question once, really. I asked the question, I said, is there anyone out here tonight that have ever loved and lost? And a lady looked at me, really, a lady looked at me and she said, my darling, I haven't seen a man fine enough or good enough that I would waste my tears.
Dude, that like definitely made me jump. It's like second, third time that's happened. Welcome, Trados. Thank you for the contribution right there. And yeah, just starting the stream early. We're in the midst of the power hour of power hours, right?
It's time for power.
The last 60 minutes of the entire month. And just starting it with the S&P 500, the spider, the ETF of it, and well, last month was a hanging man of sorts, kind of. It followed through this month. It will be the lowest monthly candle close in 26 minutes since May. Of course, a lower high here. And if you look at a channel that takes you back to 2009, the one, you know, that same demand line that was just obliterated on the utility sector, you're pretty far off of it, aren't you? You still, that would be reverting to the mean of the trend, right? Around 330, but who knows when you'll get there, if you'll ever get there. I'm just showing you. It's kind of insane since the COVID crash, right? Where that's exactly where it bounced when it was all said and done. Dow Jones has its own, you know, same channel. I also have another one that's kind of crazy. It goes back to 1929. Let's go to log. Let's see how it's going. Oh man, you're still below it. Look at this thing. Here it is. 1929, and then another touch, October 1999, and here we are. It's a little off. Hold on. What happened? Oh my God, it's even worse that way. So you got your two anchor points, the false bullish breakout in 2021, and now you've fallen back into the channel. You're just at the top. So you're like overbought historically, I guess, in log scale. Very overbought. There's like no upside potential unless you just think it's going to keep skating along the supply line. Just, it's insane. It like legit is crazy. And then if you want to, in log scale, we can also look at a demand line. How will we play it here? I mean, if we just use the 2009 low and the COVID crash low, still like massive downside potential, 27,200, just to test, to revert to the mean of the uptrend you've been in since the money printer went really burr, kind of for the first time of that magnitude, and it's just business as usual now. So I don't know, looking at this, these index funds, it's crazy, right? I mean, of course, number always go up long term, but man, like it's just so like when you go to log scale, it understates what's going on when like number go down. Like when you're talking about like February 2000, I mean, that was tech bubble popping, and then, you know, nothing happened, and then you went up and rivaled that same high 7 years, 8 years later, then crashed again. It's like, oh my God, just your money's dead here. Also, like 2015, 2016, your money was dead. You just can't really tell this chart. It's insane. So anyway, we'll move on from the Dow Jones monthly, and we'll just what we'll look like in linear, that channel, similarly to what, you know, it's perfect. You know, you get the first low, you know, couple lows in 2015, 16, then the candle close and open right here, COVID crash, and it's like, man, this is just a long way down, 26,876. What's up with this music? When women are moaning in my music, it's just not what I'm looking for. Okay, so we'll go to the NASDAQ. Also crazy. Like, I mean, this is like a parabolic trend line. It's so wild when you're in linear parabolic, but then when you go to log, this curved line becomes, it's like not curved. Look how crazy that is, right? So after the hanging man catching the fall through this month, and wow, failed to break into the bullish control zone and just back to neutral. This all happened after bearish divergence. Okay, so IWM, which is the Russ 2000 ETF, just working on your lowest monthly close since May. Not a big deal. You're not going to close below support resistance. You'll close above it for now. But this price action is concerning. Remember what we talked about after drawdowns? When the drawdown ends and concludes, the buyers take over, and they are then on the clock to articulate an argument via price action to rival the previous highs, and in fact break those previous highs to reconfirm the validity of the uptrend. And since June of 2022, when I guess July 2022, when the selling subsided, this argument is terrible. It's very similar to like Binance Coin, almost like bear flagging. It's gross. So you think at this point buyers are on borrowed time for the small caps on the monthly. Ugh. Nasty chart. Okay, so and then we can look at like some of these individual stocks that like Disney is working on its lowest monthly candle close since 2014. Yeah, lowest monthly candle close since April 2014, and working on your first monthly candle close below the 200-month simple moving average since June of 2009. So pretty big development today on Disney. Disney is a shell of the company it used to be. It's been infiltrated and compromised by Marxists and deconstructivists and postmodernist communist beliefs, ideology. That's Disney. And look at the chart now. Yeah. And just wait. Give it another 6 months, another year. Let's see what happens on this chart. Get wrecked, Disney. Rightfully so. Then you got more multi-year lows incoming on PayPal. It will be the lowest monthly candle close in less than 20 minutes since either July or June of 2017. Square's the same. Lowest monthly candle close will be confirmed in less than 20 minutes since December 2017. Disgusting follow through after the bearish engulfing last month. Walgreens is about to make its lowest monthly candle close since 1998. There it is. Yep. August 1998, taking out the candle low closes from 2009, the global financial crisis nadir. You're below it now. I mean, like, that's crazy. That's wild, right? And then they're just like, Rite Aid's like, filing for bankruptcy and stuff. Let's check out the monthly. I didn't even look at it. Yeah, it's going to be the lowest monthly candle close ever, 44.8 cents. And, it's too expensive still, probably. I was I'm thinking about like stuff I was scanning through that was just kind of like stuck out. I mean, look at the utility sector on the monthly that we were like monitoring yesterday, looking at yesterday. Bearish engulfing candle last month in August, caught the crazy fall through this month. It's going to be the lowest monthly candle close since February 2021. Look at that bearish divergence. There's a decent amount of bearish divergence on the monthly on individual stocks. Trying to think here. Man, there's some nasty ones. Well, I mean, like even the big boys. I mean, like McDonald's has like bearish divergence. Oh yeah, look, the high, then the highest high. It'll be the lowest monthly candle close on McDonald's since September of 2022. So like 52-week lows on the candle close. And the negative memo has just begun to build. Lowest RSI of the year, about to be confirmed in 17 minutes. But, others not like near as bad. I mean, Google will be bearishly engulfing in 17 minutes if all stays the same or lower in price. Microsoft is kind of one that's like, yikes, man, like bearish pin bar with follow through. The bearish divergence on the attempted rally here, right? They made the highest high ever intra-month, and I guess the highest monthly close ever too. But it's reversed here for now. I mean, it's just, you look at these, like, just upside potential doesn't seem like very good, right? There's no value at all on these, even if they make billions of dollars quarterly. It's just, you'd be buying at the highs. Let's look at Apple. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Is the audio good, I guess? Probably okay. Here's your Apple. I mean, you want to talk about just very real divergence, at least on the RSI. I mean, shoot, man, the MACD too. It's there. It may not play out. It may underperform like crap because it's like, the biggest company in the world via market cap. I mean, that's Class C divergence and Class A bearish divergence on the RSI. You make the high, then you make the highest high ever, and you make in lower levels on the RSI. It's just reality. I'm not saying like I'm calling it's going down here. It's Apple, but that dang man, there's no value, and it's like a slightly higher high double top potentially. But yeah, I mean, whatever. It was probably pivot. I mean, like, it sells off. It could probably just underperform and make a higher low eventually than December 2022 low, and then pivot and run again. Okay. That just means there might be some more downside, even if it's mild, moderate, shallow retraces, whatever. Let's just look at the ETFs. I might have to do some adjusting on my visibility, but we already looked at the XLU, the XLK. See, that's just, man, I don't, like, you look at this and it's, okay, so what happened? I mean, the buyers broke to an all-time high 2 months ago, and then last month, rejection and a hanging man reversal catching follow-through this month, and monthly, like where I have 139, 143 visible isn't even a real level. It's not even, you can't even discern it. I mean, maybe 118 to 120 would be like a visible inflection zone for the XLK, the technology sector, or the
technology
sector. All right. Just crazy looking at like this. Is it really a potential double top? Is it going to do what happened in, I don't know. I mean, 2000, 2008, two peaks. XLY, consumer discretionary, is up today. But, looking at this, I would say comparative to the XLK, underperformed massively as the XLK hit all-time highs on the rally from the October 2022 lows. This rallied about halfway. So it's like, are we working on the slowest dead cat bounce ever? Maybe, man. I mean, there's a channel here, or like at least a demand line. Yep, there you go. It takes you just anchoring 1 and 2 on the bottom, then 3 with the COVID crash. And I mean, just another sector of the S&P that is got a lot of air to fall, right? I mean, you got 30%, 32% to fall before you become oversold in the long-term uptrend that goes back to March 2009 when the whole market bottomed out. So, okay. Dow Jones Transportation. Kind of cause for concern here based on the fact that you did hit like all-time highs on the candle close a couple months ago. Yeah, the highest one ever, July, and then but that's like an attempted rally here. and you failed on the attempted rally to do anything besides roll over. And I mean, like, you tell me, here's your peak. Here was your old all-time high from May 2021. Here's your new all-time high from 2 months ago. I mean, again, slow going time scale, hard to really, you know, you're looking deep into the forest on a monthly. You could miss a lot, but it's just there, right? It's like one high, then a sell-off, a drawdown, then an attempted rally, rivaling the previous high, and then it's just like you're staring at that, and it's like the second time, clearly there's just not even an inkling of momentum that you saw on the first rally, which that's what divergence means. Your price is diverging from your oscillators, okay? Yeah, I did ping Discord like always, literally always. Okay, let's go to the XLRE. Emphasis on the re. In less than 12 minutes, it will be the lowest monthly candle close either since October 2020 or April 2020. You pick, it's so close. And wow, you know, if you're looking at the monthly here on this one, that's not good, right? Why is the price? And this is the first time, man. This is the first time the price of the XLRE is falling below 34.72, an old all-time high back from July 2016. That's like a technical major bearish breakdown, you know, like old historical level like that. Like, you might get lucky here and maybe again like 33.70 hold as support, the 2017 peak, 2018 peak. Yeah, it's happened before. It could happen again, but if it doesn't, you know exactly where the XLRE is going, and it's $29 down here. My God. Just pay attention. That's real, and you can't really be that surprised with interest rates doing what they're doing, and we should definitely get into those, looking at the monthly on those. And look how disgusting this is. The XLI, the industrials. Like, how could you justify ever wanting to go long on something like this? I just don't care. Yeah, number go up always. Congrats, man. But like, if number always go up, why not buy on crash? Why not buy at lows? Why buy when like it is such indubitable divergence? It's the most disgusting divergence you could imagine. It's like a nightmare for buyers on the monthly. Look at that. I don't know if there are many people on the internet like right now that are discussing what's about to happen in 10 minutes, you know, with the monthly closing on stocks and looking at the sectors. Dang, man.
I heard that. I wish I didn't hear that, but I just heard.
You guys got MySpace? What's your MySpace account, man? Thank you. Yeah, so that is implying like major reversal coming, and it's almost like bearish dragon, and then you could see a deep retrace down to like $59, $60 for the M shape or something to develop, but it is setting up for much lower prices over the course of the next year. Because it's the monthly, each candle represents 30 days here. But okay, keep watching your Taylor Swift concerts and, you know, go care about people's gender. Don't worry about getting replaced by third world migrants. Do all those things. Don't worry about what I just showed you on the XLI. The XLB, material sector is so weak that on the attempted rally, another 618, 50% retrace, high to low. No positive momentum in sight since March of last year. And it's already like, you know, the daily, it looks pretty bad. It looks pretty terrible here. I mean, like, this is, you know, your trend is not up. You're only making lower highs, confirming lower highs. You're back at support. If this level, 77 repeating, of course, breaks, you'd think like a $70 target would be in store. If you look at the monthly, you could understand why or how that could happen if you're just looking at other sectors. XLF, the financial sector of the S&P 500, not too bad right now, but again, it's like when selling subsides, the buyers then take the ball, and it's like, what are you gonna do? You're on the clock. So I mean, like, you know, still above $30. That's probably the support, the target here, the XLF. Yeah, because look, man, the price action's so impeccable, all right? Like, oh, it's a key inflection zone from history, and it was up thrusted once again, and then formally back tested as resistance, working on a daily bearish engulfing candle today, and in the bearish control zone, like no one's business, 34.6, and you know, of course, target would be $30 here. I mean, if it's just range bound and does what it has done historically, then yeah, then you got $30. Okay. All right, let's go Bitcoin though. You know, government shutdown, pump Bitcoin, right? Look at this. We just look at the XLC. It's actually, yeah, it's all right. I mean, no selling, and it's about a 50% retrace though. So we did kept bouncing, hanging man last month, and then followed through this month. So it's like a confirmed Japanese candlestick reversal in waves right here. So you could see more downside. Let's go to the PEJ, which is not part of the 11 sectors. It's a subsector. And, well, I mean, you know, here it is. PEJ is about to close below an inflection point from 2015-16. And yeah, this was, again, you know, the sell-off subsided, the buyers took over, and they have articulated an argument. The argument was there are not even close to enough buyers to push the price to rival any previous discernible high. And it looks almost like bear flagging, right? It's nasty, bearish, upsloping consolidation after a drawdown. And now closing. You know, look, I mean, you had not done this though, right? I mean, this level I was really optimistic if the price could stay above this level, it was holding higher lows. But then like, nah, man, you're coming back to the level again. You should have never been testing that level again. And because you had already back tested it. And now you're breaking it. And it's about to be confirmed on the most significant time scale. Find no solace in this chart. XLV is just possibly a huge Wyckoff distribution structure up there. It's like a diamond. I got it. You know what, man? Let's just paint this. Let's do a little Bob Ross today. Right, you can see here a demand line on both sides. Bottom, left side, right side. Man, this is like the most diamondy looking structure, dude. Wow, man, I am kind of impressed. It's like the Umbro logo, isn't it? Jeez. Diamonds are forever, Larry. Or at least till they get close enough to the apex. Wow, that's a beautiful neutral pattern. Is that a diamond top continuation? Diamond top reversal? Probably a reversal. One thing about diamonds is the warring between buyers and sellers, and this war has been going on for over 2 years now. Beautiful diamond, chat, on the monthly. And you could make it like that too, whatever. If you want to include the wicks, include everything within. Sorry, just trying to make it perfect. It's hard making perfect diamonds. Wow. But we were going to be healthcare kings, man. Okay, we got 4 minutes, chat. 4 minutes until your monthly candle close for the stock market. You still got another day for the crypto market, so it's not the same. XLE here. Well, I mean, no breakout. I'm sorry, no breakout. Sorry, some of my stuff's not visible. I want it to be. Okay. Look at this. I mean, it's like, bro, you're still here. Like, I thought, hey man, it's over on the second peak. Now the third peak? And that's like kind of rejection, down 2% today. I mean, it's just tough to be like, hey, we could break out finally on XLE. But it's like, dude, you were still at like the highest risk area too long. It's just crazy. You buy high, right? Is that what we're supposed to do? We buy high. We buy at 2008 resistance. I mean, it looks like a powerhouse. It's a huge rising wedge still. You know that. Big old rising wedge. But at the same time, like, you've got the completed harmonic here. Look at this weekly price action about to close. So what's happened? You have reacted at the pattern completion zone of the bearish Gartley, right? Reacted with a drawdown below the inflection point from 2008. And this week, what happened? A formal bearish back test of the 2008 peak, what once was, is again, and it's about to be confirmed in 2 minutes. And it's like, I mean, energy like stocks are like almost the only stocks that are like, I feel kind of okay about them because their trends are so good. But then you go to the XLE combined and it's like, this could be the top. This could be the complete top. Again, I said that could be it in February. All this happened. It's like, dang, man, buyers defending this level. And as you rallied again, and it's like, oh, you've just completed this beautiful harmonic pattern and another failure. And now a formal back test of the failure. Okay. So still could be working on its complete demise. Historically, that's been the case here. Just maybe, this is what the market can stay irrational longer than one can stay solvent. And that's what happens when rising wedges continue their development and get closer and closer to the apex of the pattern. And the closer you get to this pattern's apex, the higher the probability of resolution. You still got a decent amount, right, to chop around. Okay. All right, so someone contributed to the stream before I was live. It was Dr. Colossus. Let's just play it real quick for, because why not? This is Dr. Colossus. Thank you so much, dude. Long-standing member of our community and contributor. He's asking about Pyru, which we can do.
Hey Mitch, can you check out Pyru/USDT on the daily DF? Thanks, man. KuCoin has the most data.
We will look at that. Thank you, Dr. Colossus. I know you're watching either now or later. So there it is. Can we please get some Jesus chimes within Jesus chimes? The monthly candle close. Monthly candle close is confirmed. Blessed be he that was here to witness it. Yes, yes. There it is, your monthly candle close. Lowest monthly candle close since May of this year on the S&P. And still just a 78% retrace from the high to low, an attempted rally. And just only bearish convergence on the MACD so far. Pretty pathetic attempted rally. Wonder if there will be consequences of this, okay? All right. Look at the XLP, which is the consumer staples sector, and you just had your lowest monthly candle close since September 2022, and yeah, it doesn't really look great. What's up, Doobie man? Thank you, dude. Well, hey, good news. I think I'm coming back to New York.
Hype in the chat for Mitch.
Hey, Funky Buddha, thank you for the 2118 super chat. The euros over there. Hope you're doing okay, dude. You're being replaced too. Thank you, though. Yeah, just like that's a nasty candle, and you can just see just failures to break all-time highs again. So it's like confirmed. How would we plot this? Probably adjust. What would make more sense? I mean, if you're gonna be real nice, I don't know on this one. Maybe there. Not as clear, not as good as the other ones. So there's still some more downside. Yeah. All right, XLP. And then DBC, which is not part of the 11. But yeah, look at the DBC, the commodities index, right? Just bouncing, like broke out back in January of 2022 and then continued to rally for a few more months and then has pulled back to formally back test an old support, reconfirming its validity as support again with some sort of inverted hammer pattern with follow through. And look at that, your highest monthly candle close. Oh, I'm not saying highest monthly candle close on anything really, any sector. Highest monthly candle close since November of 2022. So, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, go figure though. Hidden bullish divergence definitely going on. And I think a breakout of a weekly pattern, like a flag or wedge. Okay, so let's I don't think we looked at the quad screen, so you can see just kind of the price action today. Not good, like pretty blah. There is some sort of like stat though, which I'm not saying you should in any way care about it, but it's like historically, when there is a negative September or August and September, all right, back to back on monthlies, that's happened only like, I don't know, like maybe 10 times, and 9 out of the 10 times there's like a 90% chance based on historical data that the index funds would actually be up in October. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't ever hold any hat to that type of stat or fact or whatever, but just telling you from what I read. We'll see. Okay, what was it? PYRU, the US dollar tether on KuCoin, or just KuCoin? PYRU. Okay, there it is. Vulcan Forged Pyre. Wow. Well, we should just start on the monthly because the monthly closes in 1 day and 4 hours. And I don't think you're going to be happy, Dr. Colossus. Here it is. Working on your lowest monthly close since December of 2022. Okay, so you're about to have, unless something happens in the next day and 4 hours, it will be the lowest close of the year of 2023. That's not really what you're looking for. That's not something that you ever want to hear if you're requesting, you know. I guess we can go to the daily. Oh, I've been here before. Okay. Look at that. Like that wedge broke out and then it did nothing. It's like a heart rate monitor here. Seems like a how would we plot that? You know, I mean, I know there's levels. It's below like the candle high close from 2021, but if we just got rid of it for the sake of trying to look at a trading range that's developed here, I think maybe 1 and 2. Let's see like where all the touches are. I think that's the way you'd probably look at it. There you go. There's your trading range. Dude, I don't know if I'd ever want to touch something like this. It never does anything. It's like Chainlink, but worse. Yeah, it's like flatline. Same price it was at May of 2022, a year and a half ago. Just, I don't see anything that sticks out right now that's actionable, meaningful. You're near the bottom of the range. You've been near the bottom of the range almost the entirety of being in the range. So I would look at something like this and say, that's cool and all, nice, cute little range, but I wouldn't be like, I'd be looking at something else. I'd be looking for, right? Something recognizable, a no-brainer. This isn't so much a no-brainer to me because you could buy and just be stuck here for another 6 months, year and a half, whatever. Yeah, Tron's doing well. If y'all don't know, that Chainlink's about to have a massive monthly bullish engulfing candle. It's about to have its highest monthly candle close if all stays the same or higher in the next couple of days. It'll be the highest close, I think, of the year 2023. Pretty interesting. I'll just show you real quick what it looks like. Now look at the chain link, man. It's going. And, I was saying, like, you want to wait for 530 for the best long opportunity, but it never got there. And look at that. I mean, today, in less than 4 hours, it'll be the highest daily candle close since July. Breaking the midpoint of the range. Maybe it's finally time to run to the top of the trading range. You haven't seen the top of the trading range really since November, August of 2022. But, okay, let's go chain link. Show the monthly here. So you can just be like, wow, look at this. There it is. Look, traders about to settle up higher than they have since April of 2022. I know it's flatline, but it's significant, man. When you see like where the traders are settling up higher than all the other months where you've been in this range, it's a development, Okay, so let's look at True for Doobie. True B, you mean, right? Subspace 8.
Hi Mitch, can you take a look at you?
I don't know, man. I can't look at myself. I don't have a mirror. But I guess I have a webcam, so I'm looking at myself. Thank you. True. Do you want TransUnion or you want the crypto? Probably the crypto, right? No one ever requests True, the stock. TrueFi, is that what you want, Doobie? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure this is probably what you want. All right, here's True. Coinbase Crypto. Here we are, Coinbase Crypto. Well, as you can see, buyers defended the old all-time low from December 2022, November 2022. Okay, so it's like a zone down here. So anything above that's technically safe. Could be the bottom of bottoms. Looks like definitely supply line was broken. Right? Like, see the rise? You broke it. Like, well, that's crazy. You broke it. You back tested the breakout of that supply line. Now you're just kind of holding up. I mean, like, I guess you're good until you fall below 3.1 cents, Doobie. And if you were thinking like, what would a target maybe be? I mean, got to make a higher high, at least locally, but that would it'd be easy, right? I mean, be like, oh, it's swing low from June 2022, swing high from November 2022, tested also February 2023. Look at this, May and June of this year. That would be your target easy, 4.9 cents if it was going to actually substantiate into a rally.
Can you check Farfetch? It's been bouncing around Esther violently at all-time lows. Technicals look bad, but there's an interesting story to it.
What's the story, Claudio? You gonna really leave us like that? You're gonna like say all these things and then talk about an interesting story and not tell us the story? Thank you. We'll look at it. It's a brutal chart. Brutalism. Thank you. So just a new zone, the candle close and the wick, and that makes a lot of sense. Yep, there you go. That's your range, Doobie. Does that make sense? That'd be like a target if you were trading it. And if it ever broke that, which good luck, that breaks. Let's see, candle low close back from May of 2022, right there. Got some touches. I guess that would probably be reasonably your next target above 5 cents if you wanted two targets, 5 and 7 cents. There you go, man. Hopefully that helps. Interesting chart. Interesting price action at key inflection points. That's always better than we're looking at the XLK on the monthly just made a slightly higher high and there's bearish divergence and it's rolling over after a hanging man last month. I mean, there's more to this chart than there is a lot of stocks based on just the fact there's no value and it's impossible to strategize. Entry, stop losses. That makes sense. Okay, True B. Thank you, dude. Funky Buddha, you didn't want anything. You just wanted to say hype. Hype for you. Let's look at you for Space Ape then. Unity software, you put an I behind the U or in front of the U, you'd be really screwed. That chart got just devastated. Okay, well, here we are on Unity software down at all-time lows, of course. There was a time when things were nuts on this. Not anymore. You're probably requesting it because it's been selling off. You're requesting it because there's a beautiful bullish divergence development on the MACD and looking like the RSI. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's impeccable divergence on the RSI. Like when RSI gets oversold for the second time and makes a higher low and it's just barely oversold, that's beautiful. So that's like very real seller exhaustion on the U. And it's the wave structure, right? It's like the X, A, B, C, C concluding, and the C to D wave. The divergence normally takes the C to the D, which is a bigger wave up, and you make like an 886. Yeah, close enough to the candle low close and the wick, right? See, this is a zone. It's always zones, man. It's never just the... It's a support. It's like always like the candle close and the wick, and you can just see... You do this enough times, you never like disregard the candle close. Like there you go, right? Like, so if you had to, think about it, an asset that is testing an inflection zone with extreme seller exhaustion and a recognizable structure that we've seen a billion times, right? It's the potential dragon, right? That's the key word. It is not a true dragon until the supply line breaks. Gold was a great educator on why you should never say something's a dragon before it is, for the breakout. Working on maybe that second foot. But yeah, I mean, the issue with this one kind of is, what happens if it breaks below 29 and then just goes down to 25, 26, and then bounces? And then you get triple divergence. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm just telling you, these are like indicators you look for at supports, right? Stuff like this. But I'm not saying, oh, time to go long on you. I'm just pointing out you requested it. Just doing what I can. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. And now we'll look at Farfetch. Terrible. I think the lowest monthly candle close ever. Let's start the analysis with the monthly. Oh yeah, dude, look at this. You gotta really admire the formal bearish back test of what was once a support became resistance in June and July, and look, lowest close ever. But even though it's up 6.6% today, you wouldn't even know if you were looking at the most significant time scale ever. So there's an interesting story to this chart, apparently. Well, let's look at it. Well, we got a really bearish wave structure. I mean, it's almost a canary. Like, it's 98% retrace. I would probably wait for $1. It's at the 1414 for the extension. But it's like close. If it's closer to 100% retrace, I would just wait for $1. Meaning it should probably lose another 50% of its value, but whatever. You're in bad shape on this. Look, I'm just talking about complex wave structures. We know like an 886 is like extremely bearish, and then the lower high on C, and that means there's only one price reversal zone, and it's only the 1618, not the 1414. It's not a butterfly. And this actually went lower, so it's almost like a canary. Like, this was the April Fool's joke Scott Carney and me came up with a few years ago, where if it's 100 or more, that means it's actually a 2618. Way lower. But yeah, I'm just, nothing interesting about the technicals. They're bad. You can't strategize an entry. It's impossible. Unless you're I'm just going to set a stop loss below 184. Okay. Yeah, also, like, I don't know. I mean, like, government shut down in like 24 hours, right? If they don't come to a resolution, which there was a resolution that failed today, but don't worry, like they're not going to let it shut down. These scammers, that compromisers, like they're compromised, they're occupiers of our government. They're not going to really let the government shut down. Like, why would they? The money they make from laundering hundreds of billions of dollars everywhere, misallocated, no accountability. They don't have to do it. They don't have to show us anything. It's worse than our own government's worse than a crypto scam coin. Yeah. If they are the regulators, who regulates the regulated? The regulators. No one. So just like, just billions of dollars, trillions of dollars just goes unaccounted for and no one cares. So yeah, why would those people that are replacing you with third world migrants, why would they shut down? They don't need to. Like, are we talking about the same party that like, oh no, not one more dollar for Ukraine, and it's like, oh, we're gonna shut down, and then McCarthy goes in and they come out and it's like, oh, unlimited spending for the government for the next 18 months. It's like you're bought and paid for. You're absolutely on the same party as the other side. You do not represent the constituents at all, the taxpayers. Nope, not even close. Okay, that's your far-fetched, Claudio. Sorry, man. I wish it was better, you know. Yeah, literal videos of border patrol cutting down border fences and fist bumping people illegally crossing through. Exactly. You're being replaced. You're not going to do anything about it. You're weak. And you'll be gone.
Hey there, Mitch.
And someone else will be there, and they won't care about the Constitution, Bill of Rights, God, anything like that. Guns.
Because they are afraid of me and my dogs. Beautiful dogs. Biden is a human Roomba, and McConnell is a human Windows PC that blue screens all the time. Mitch Ray TA is the future.
Thank you, Shadowniche. Donald Trump, thank you so much for the contribution. Yeah, man. It's a shame how things have deteriorated so rapidly. But I think this is what happens when you have true occupiers in your own government. Russia's not the enemy. It's our own government officials. They have betrayed us. We have all been betrayed. So hardcore. Biggest betrayal in American history and Western civilization, for sure. It's one thing to like...
Right away. No trial, no nothing. Right to jail, right away.
Thank you so much. Yep, straight to jail. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, man. We could talk like forever about that stuff. I know it's not really like what anyone wants to hear. Check on Ethereum that caught some follow through today is outperforming Bitcoin lately. I don't know, for a few days, and it's working on its highest daily candle close since August 30th, highest daily close of the month of September that will be ending.
That's what she said.
Thank you so much, Michael Scott. That is what she said, I think, right? Kang's bad. So it's a mixed bag on the crypto market today. And do we even really go into,
Currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
It is gone. It's gone like Coca-Cola, right? Coca-Cola, got a rally today, but, lowest monthly candle close of the year 2023, and just closing right at this, like, one level, this peak from 2019. Whew. Will we make a lower low, though? That's the question. That's crazy. Technology really carrying the market, looking at a chart like this. Coke and then... McDonald's was the other one that, was getting kind of routed today. This whole week was routed. There we go. So you have a bearish engulfing candle confirmed today. And the lowest daily candle close on McDonald's since March 10th. and just closed right at just this level from February 2022. I mean, there you go, man. It's McDonald's. They were going to do things, man. They were going to change the world. They have. Morbid obesity is the highest level ever. Life expectancy at its lowest rate since 1998. Thanks so much, McDonald's, and everything else, everyone else, right? They've done it. Dude, Southern Company again. Oh my God, dude, it's so nasty. Lowest daily candle close on Southern Company since March 10th. And just, yeah, why not $61 and change? Oh man, just pretty ugly, man. Lockheed Martin still down there. Lowest price of the year. And since October last year, really. Dang, man. Yeah, see it $397. Okay. I don't know if IT's ever going to do it, man. It's starting to. Oh my God. Finally feeling okay. Starting to breathe a little easier on IT, on Gartner Incorporated, because I don't know what to tell you. If it doesn't reverse here, there's something going on, man, because it's like perfect, the most bearish reversal fractal you could imagine that completed, and now it's finally rolling over. I mean, lowest daily candle close since August, which is not really a big deal, still above the 200-day moving average, but just pay attention, man. This is what things look like before eventually, give it 6 months until Gartner's down at 250. Just wait, man. Weekly, oh, the bearish divergence. Oh, it's gnarly. Look at that. Just asking for it. Asking for a major reversal. You can almost look at it like, what? What is that, man? What is this? Oh, it's like a big old rising wedge as well. Okay. Multiple ways to look at it. Stage is set for a major reversal on IT. I don't know how long it'll take, though. Weekly engulfing, if it wasn't so weak, it opened lower than last week's close. Okay. And like Cisco, the pretty much monopoly on commercial food. You go to a restaurant, high probability the food was facilitated by Cisco Corporation, SYY. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed moments ago since October of 2020. One high, the second high, Larry. Okay, not much support until $62, $60. Man, this poor airline companies. It was so good, and then only a lower high on the monthly developed. Like, took out the entire month of July and a quarter. Back to 30. That sucks, right? You're looking at a high sell off, then a lower high, then a higher low, but then a lower high. What? And then back below an inflection point. I don't know. You really, on the monthly, tested $49 and rejected it. Dang. So I'm just like looking around, man, just going to different stocks, DTE that, oh, look at this. Look at that. Lowest monthly candle close on DTE since September 2020. Multi-year lows on the close. Yikes. Sure, we look at Maker. Go now. Instant gratification for you. Instant-ish. Down, look at this monthly, dude. Like in 1 day, 4 hours, it'll be the highest monthly candle close since either April or March 2022. Look at the candle close. I'm just gonna plot it. That candle high close from January 2018 is about to be broken. Look, you see it right
I'm
there.
just a simple beet farmer and paper salesman. But Michael Burry was right. We are forced to operate in a financial system that is rigged and does not in any way avoid corruption. Beets, OJ, cattle, and land are good, but we only have that until the government steals it.
Which they do by, I mean, I paid 37% taxes. It just gets to the point, like, I mean, when will people just stop? When will there be like a strike? I mean, the people in the government are spending money that no one voted for. No one voted for all of our money going and supporting 57,000 government workers in Ukraine. They're not our government, they're Ukrainian government. How are we doing that? How is it these same people in power are saying that if the US government shuts down this weekend, guess what? Somehow, who decided this? The Ukraine still gets money when our government shuts down. These people are treasonous. These are treasonous actions, dude. I'm not kidding. I'm done with it.
Thanks for continuing to educate, Mitch. PLTR.
What's up, Ryan, man? Thanks for the 40. Yeah, we'll look at that. Sure. Definitely. Much love, dude. That was like second highest contribution. Well, it was like the highest contribution to the stream, right? You know, just second to Dr. Colossus, but he technically tipped before the stream started. So, thank you. So 1746 on Maker on the monthly, a bullish and golden candle, positive memos building. I mean, it's looking like, look, I mean, where did it all happen? 88 to 98% retrace, right? I mean, that's where the magic can happen. Most altcoins are hitting these magic areas and doing nothing, going sideways. This one's actually doing stuff. The bids are actually coming in at the magic area. That's your Maker on the monthly. We can go to the daily, where there was like divergence in the weekly. I mean, there still kind of is bearish divergence. It's so elevated on the daily. The monthly looks fine, you know, but like if you get a next month, you get some sort of pullback, back test, all that, can't be that surprised. Where the pullback happens and eventually you draw down and make a deep retrace from this previous low to high, and it's like, okay, it's just like another higher low, and you rally again later. I would not be like surprised about that, you know, but it's very strong. 1744 to 2000 are the target up here, but it's been hard to go long, you know, this whole month because everything's just so elevated on it. Thank you, Funky Buddha. Palantir. Be careful, the Palantir are not all accounted for. Larry? Well, you know, it's kind of crazy looking chart here. I mean, like, things could be said. Hey, look, it's the inverse IT chart. Look, right? The high and then the head and shoulders second high. Oh, yeah. That's developed on IT. So, yeah, like, what a candle today. He gapped up, and if that is a very real. I don't care. I mean, Monday, it keeps rallying fine, but that right there, could someone tell me what my arrow is pointing to right now? Someone? I need to see an answer, or else. Or else. Yeah, you got some answers coming in. Yeah, it's a shooting star. A shooting star has been confirmed today, and
here we see the original Mitch Ray as his natural environment. We see how he looks at the charts. Notice that Mitch Ray does not let emotions run his trading action. He uses logic and known mathematical formulas. Other streamers would notice the hammer on PLTR.
The hammer? What hammer are you talking about? It's talking about the shooting star, sir. I mean, it looks like, look, if you flip it, it's a hammer, potential hammer, right? Just like potential shooting star. The follow through on the next trading session would be important. You'd want to see a lower candle close on Monday than you saw today. That would really confirm it. So yeah, I mean, it's just in development. And then people be like, hey man, is that a head and shoulder? It could be. It's Palantir, man. What they make treadmills. Perhaps you heard of them. It's all the buzz. Was all the buzz in 2020 and the lockdowns? I mean, also like left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Until $17 breaks, I think you're screwed. That's where your stop loss is, right? Above that with a short. So yeah, I mean, there was definitely, look, there was really nice bullish, look, one low, the second low, seller exhaustion. Okay, so the bids came in and the TA was respected. But the performance so far is not great. You know, more time needs to go by. We need more data because, like, if this could be invalidated.
Hey, ask me. Perhaps within the maggot lair, one might discover fine dining prospects, as Klaus speaks of them with great favor. Ah, Klaus, a fellow enthusiast of gastronomy amidst the grime of the maggot-infested lair. I wonder if his palate has grown accustomed to the flavor of putrid flesh and decay. Such culinary adventures await those brave enough to venture into the depths, and those with peculiar tastes.
Wow. Deckard Kane, thank you so much. Yep. I mean, I can see Klaus Schwab definitely in Diablo 2, Act 2, right? In the maggot lair, trying to, steal the...
We appreciate you, bro. Don't ever give up on the stream. Long live DA.
What's up, Rico? Thanks for the pound sweat on it, mate. Thanks so much, mate. How many...
Exactly, other streamers would call it a hammer. You show us truth. Palantir makes software that owns our lives. Peloton makes treadmills.
Oh, okay, gosh. Palantir, Peloton, sorry, man. Okay, got you. Well, again, below $17, how can you be bullish? You have to be above 17 to be like, oh, okay, we could probably go to 21. You just have to look at the shooting star. But then I missed, I did the wrong company. So, look, I don't know, man. That's not really a good candle, but we'll see. What was it? So yeah, we're talking about Klaus Schwab and his natural environment be Act 2, and he's trying to take over Loot Goo Lane, and he's in there eating all the bugs, preparing the bugs for all the people of... What was the name of it? Sanctuary. Preparing all of Sanctuary for eating the bugs. Yeah, that's some dude. Viper of the Magi, he's wearing it. Yeah, I think he was wearing it at the last World Economic Forum scam meeting. Okay. Yeah. Ryan, thank you again for the $40 super chat. Rico, thanks for the 1217 super chat, mate. Yeah, that was the last request. And yeah, we're just kind of been looking around. Dude, XRP, how about XRP? I am now Alex Cobb. Okay, guys, everything's gonna be good, man. Everything's gonna be good, all right, man. XRP is gonna take us in the mud, man. XRP is good, man. Dude, again, anything above 51 cents, I'm bullish. I am bull on XRP above 51 cents. This is the XRP cult channel. Welcome. It is our God. We worship XRP above 51 cents. All right. This is your truest channel for XRP coverage.
We accept that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Google Gobble. Welcome to the XRP Army chat. Get your weapons, your armor. We're above the 200-day moving average. We're above 51.6 cents. It's time to go to 76
what's going on with
cents.
the old drunk streams? Hype in the market, going for beer in the old house, green, so much fun.
Hype in the market. That's it, Funky Buddha, right? You just said it. Hype in the market. Going for beer in the old house. Well, no. When's the last time there's been real hype in the market? Never. I don't even remember. There hasn't been true hype in the market, man. Like true hype in years. XRP the standard, man. XRP. Is that what they do in the channel on their streams, right? They just scream XRP and breathe heavily and talk about Garlinghouse and Schwartz and the Standard and Swift Payments and other influencers of the XRP army are inferior to our XRP army. We are the true XRP worshippers here. All the others are false prophets, man. I have sources. We all have sources that are saying that XRP will be kings now. And of course, what would an XRP stream be without an XRP to BTC? All right, working on your highest daily candle close on XRP to BTC since August 28th. Bullish engulfing candle above the 200-day moving average. All right. All right, man. XRP lawsuit, bro. XRP lawsuit. XRP BTC. XRP is going to overtake Bitcoin one day. Oh, yeah, dude. XRP to 589. Should change the overlay to the XRP Spirit Bomb. Only real ones will get it. Tron Connect is also going to take over the world. It's over, dude. It's over. Tron taking over the world. You know what's going to happen on Tron today? In less than 4 hours, Tron will be making its highest daily candle close officially since December 12th of 2021. What is going on? Buy my S-Coin. It worked. He told people to buy his S-Coin, and the Communist Chinese Party were like, I guess we're going to buy this dude's S-Coin with printed yuan. We're never going to stop either. There you go. Most overbought. Wow. Tron Connect is the most overbought it's been since March of last year. About to be the highest levels on the RSI since August 2021, which is before the top for the crypto market. That's just wild, man. The monthly's insane. In 1 day, 4 hours, you want to see what happens on the monthly for Tron Connect? Tron about to make the highest monthly candle close since November of 2021. Mega bullish engulfing candle, and it's like this. It's now kind of become like one time, and all of this here is the second. It's like Adam and Eve. This is Eve. You're like confirming a bottom at a key level, and you're running, and your target here is probably 10 cents. Jeez, after that would be 13 cents. It's just crazy. It is insane.
Your only responsibility is to put meat on the table.
That's right, Matthew McConaughey. Thank you so much. I think this is about the time in the movie where you do cocaine sandwiches. Thank you. Wow, dude. Tron. Actually, Kingly. And I was over it, man. The spring back test of spring. It was there. I was talking so much crap about Tron in November last year, and I was even talking crap, you know, in late December, all the way up to the beginning of January, and then like I came in and said, you know what, you got to give it to Tron because that's a spring back test of spring, and you cannot argue with it. It's just real. And look what's happened. It doesn't always turn out like this, but this is why you come and you watch these streams, because this is the type of stuff you're looking for. Always. If you can, you will implement that into your trading strategy. What was once support was broken, but then immediately buyers recaptured the level and then reconfirmed its validity. Where it was once a support, it becomes support again, and then this happens. Again, a lot of times, like spring back tests will play out, everything good, and then you dump and you draw down, you make lower lows, it's all over. But, and you know, so it can be like a trade, but it can also be like a mega reversal. Tron Connect. Okay. XRP Moon Boys. I'm telling you, XRP. That's the stream, dude. I think it is the stream, man. We've been live for hour and 12, hour and 13 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button below the sub. Thanks for being here. What a day as the stock market monthly candle closed. And wow, I think the quarterly candle closed too. Am I crazy? Yeah, the quarterly. There it is. There's your quarterly candle close on the S&P 500. The 3 month. Each candle represents 3 months. Meh. Not really like crazy. Just want to kind of go through those ETFs real quick. Yeah, lowest quarterly candle close since April of 2020 on the XLU. XLK. Just still elevated. Could be bearish divergence. Maybe piercing line on the XLY, close. Dow Jones Transportation, somehow bearish divergence.
Beer time? It's Friday after all.
Let's see. We got to make this like a... Let me see if I can... I don't know if turn the tip jar. Yeah, it doesn't work. I could turn it on, but it would not have anything from this stream on. So I was saying like I don't know, man. Should I do a beer? I haven't drank since Saturday. This has been like a week. I'm not sure. Maybe. Why not chug? Because no one hit the variation. No one's asked me to spin the wheel. Like, none of that, dude. Oh my god, chat. Look at that.
Oh, would you look at that?
Julian.
That's right, Mr. Leahy. Thank you so much for, you know, representing what the XLRE is today with a confirmed 3 falling methods. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterly 3 falling methods before. Have you? A monthly, yeah.
Beer.
Anyone else? Anyone else got their opinion? Because, I mean, you keep it up, maybe, yeah? I'm thinking, you know, thinking maybe a beer. You know, starting to change my mind a little bit, but, bro, this is like the worst thing I've ever seen. Because it's like, not only is it the 3 falling peaks, that's like an 18-month pattern. No, like a 15-monther. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15-monther. 5 Japanese candlestick pattern. That's like what? Steve Neeson would be like losing his mind right now if he saw this. But it's the fact that look where the close was. It was below that high from July 2016. So, but yeah. See what's happening is you've kind of got like that. It's just kind of like this inflection zone. But below that is $30. So anyway. HUD Muckrid, man. Why not both? Because the communists, man. It's because the communists took over, dude. What are we going to do? All right, here's your bearish Harambe on the XLI. We know how... Look at the quarterly bearish divergence. Bearish Harambe on the attempted rally. XLB, bearish engulfing candle. Yeah, bearish engulfing candle on the quarterly. First level of negative momentum seen since July of 2020. What? Dude, these quarterly candles are nasty. Not so bad on the XLF yet. XLC's alright. Okay. Alright. Highest quarterly candle close since January 2022. Alright. Y'all are getting me. Y'all are winning me over. Look at that. PEJ, quarterly bearish engulfing candle, quarterly bearish breakdown below 39.28. XLV, lowest monthly candle close since July of 2022. That happened. XLE, almost engulfed. It opened higher than the previous candle, so it didn't cover it. But here we are. It was the highest quarterly candle close since April 2014. That's insane. That just happened moments ago. Took out all the other highs on the close. Traders settled up that high. Dang, man. But no breakout. XLP, pretty gross. Yeah. Ugh. DBC, highest quarterly candle close since April 2022. Okay, so just wanted to go through them, you know, because I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, quarterly close. How about because I have beer. I haven't. I mean, they're just in the fridge. I just seldom drink them. Okay, look at this quarterly lowest 3-month close on Disney since January 2014. And look at the RSI, lowest RSI reading on Disney since April of 2009. You're at 40. You're about to be in the bearish control zone. Wow, it's just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll get a beer. What do y'all think, people? Look at that, man. Via Valero. Look at the bullish Harambe. Highest 3-month candle close in human history. Just confirmed. But dude, look at VLO on the daily. Wait, not VLO. Is it VLO? No, it's not VLO. It's MPC. It's Marathon. Look at this. All right, I showed this in the Patreon. It's like the trend's hyper bullish. It's so insane. It's like the only, my God, it's so good. But look where you are. You're overbought in the uptrend. There is a high, then the second slightly higher high with bearish divergence. I mean, it's like got all the makings for someone to go short, have a stop loss.
Hypothetically, a single beer, what's the harm it could cause, right? Well, hypothetically speaking, a single beer won't cause much harm. But remember, it's all about responsible drinking. Just like a single stapler won't cause much harm unless you start throwing it at people.
Spin the wheel and you
so
can find out.
let's keep it balanced and avoid any regrettable office karaoke performances. Okay? Boom. Roasted.
Oh my God. Okay. Thank you so much, Prison Mike. That didn't really sound much like Prison Mike. Oh, you would be the belle of the ball. And Funky Buddha, that Leroy Jenkins was for you right there. What's going on? Why is the color not like purplish when it hits 50? You know, it's always been that. What happened? Why is it orange? Orange is like $49.99 and lower. That's weird because 50 euros, it's like beyond $50. So I don't, maybe they changed something. Oh, the IWM 3 months. So you understand, like, I think I'll get a beer. Buddha Man and Prison Mike. But I'm just saying, right? What will happen is it'll play out, but will perform miserably and probably not even hit the first target if you trade this. But I'm just saying, like, this is just what you're constantly trying to do. You're constantly trying to find assets that are at key levels that are very well respected, and they failed to break them, and they're starting to roll over. And you're looking at like wave structures that are similar to this, with your oscillators looking exactly like this. And you can't really settle for anything but, 127 as your first target, because that's the only way you can have a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio right here. So it's just a way to strategize. And I'm not saying it's going to play out. I'm not saying anyone should take action. I'm just saying, like, look at it and just understand this is what you always look for. You could do the other thing too. You could give it a shot like this too. I'm normally looking for assets that are in mega uptrends, and then they have nice pullbacks and corrections and take longs. But it can be played like that, just for a lower high, and then it rolls over later. It's just there. Okay, I thought that was interesting. IWM 3 month, and then I'll go get a beer. Get an IPA too. 3 month, huh? Not really like that bad. 3 month is not too brutal. I mean, it was the lowest 3 month candle close since October 2022. That happened, but nothing like other things we've seen. It's not as bad as other things, for sure. Beer is correct answer, Zachary. Is it? Oops. All right, I guess we can get a beer or whatever, man. All right, I'll be right back. Like button, bell, sub. I guess we're starting to drink for the close, the quarterly close. Maybe that's a tradition. We'll just get drunk on every quarterly close, every monthly close. Be right back. Hello, Trados. There it is. We've popped the top again, as Alan Jackson would say. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. Thank you. Feels so good when it hits your lips, right? Thank you so much. Oh my God. That's HCA's quarterly candle close. Disgusting. It was like an inverse dark cloud cover. It opened lower than last quarter's close. But dude, look at this one. I mean, just lowest daily candle close. I mean, it's crazy what it turned in. It ended up being gorgeous in the end. Warning signal on the lower high here. But bearish engulfing, lowest daily candle close since, I guess, March. And in no man's land, there's no support resistance here, really. I guess like there might be one, 237, but look out. Thanks, Nick. And Funky Buddha. I guess I'll do one spin for Funky Buddha. Just one. Because I know it won't hit. Whew, thank God. Got Exxon Mobil that just, oh, look, man, it hit all-time highs yesterday and pulled back today. Johnny Walker, who's that? It's like, we're in the movie The Big Short.
I
Warren
don't
Buffett,
appear
who's
at the
that?
moment, but my friend Johnny Walker is in the house. Cheers.
I'm confused. Does that mean you're drinking Johnny Walker and beer at the same time? That's a dangerous game. Only Mr. Leahy knows that one. Just kidding. Mr. Leahy would never drink a beer when he is, I don't know, dancing with the liquor. So, a little early in Australia. Yeah, but it's Saturday, man. Come on, dude. College football. Get up. It's Saturday. I got about 4 minutes till your futures officially close for the week. As you can see here.
Is that a joint?
And nothing too crazy. These are just 4-hour candles. No big deal. Not really that crazy. Now, if you look at total looking all right, man. Jumped across the creek, back tested the creek. All right. If you just get a little help from Bitcoin, and you'd be getting the highest, you could get the highest close since August 30th if you wanted, but still haven't taken out that high from September 19th. Well, like 10 days ago. Blah. Still blah, man. Still so much work to do. So much adversity to overcome. If you want good things to happen to this whole market. Morning beer on vacation? Oh, man. It also sounds like potential disaster. Is it? Yeah, I don't know, man. You don't know. Very well could. I mean, it double topped at the 1414 has been drawing down on earnings, and it's still above the 200-day moving average. So any low that comes in that's higher than the low of $83 is fine. So if you go to $93, you're still like in decent shape. So I mean, $90 seems like a good support resistance that's never been back tested. So. Oh yeah, Dollar Tree. Let's check out the quarterly on the Dollar Tree so you can see how terrible it is. Look at the Dollar Tree, man. Lowest quarterly candle close since July of 2021. That's nasty, man. First level of negative momentum since July of 2021. Lowest relative strength reading since January 2020. Wow. Still so elevated, but brutal. We're looking at Paramount. Yeah, and it was bad. It was only bad. Wow, look at that.
This is the worst.
Yes, it is the worst. Look at Paramount, the worst. Quarterly candle close since April of 2010. You took out the candle low close from January 2020. Wow. If you wanted to see it, there it is. It's gross. Someone be like, dude, that's a shark. Yep, have fun trying to play a 13-year large shark. It's crazy, right? Because the 886 is at 11.11. So you got another $1 plus to lose. Is that a type 2 return, man? If you want to really, I don't know how, you must be the most patient person that's ever existed to play a quarterly harmonic going back 13 years. Type 1, type 2. The writer's block or the writer's guild strikes over, man. So I guess that's going to cause the reversal. $3 hype. What? 113 would be? No, there is no 113. It would be negative. Anyway, yep. What about AT&T? Wow, look at AT&T chat making a splash. What's the splash? Well, Jesus chimes. AT&T has officially made its lowest 3-month candle close since April of 1993. AT&T. That's so nasty. Like, wow. No one cares though, because it's AT&T and they're garbage. Yeah, trash. It's nasty. Oh, Dollar General, the rival to Dollar Tree. Oh my God. Those are the 3 blackest crows I've ever seen. The black crows, 3 black crows, right? Wow, lowest quarterly candle close since April of 2018. The Dollar General has been demoted to the Dollar Admiral, the DA, the Dumas. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. Oh, we didn't look at Hawaiian Electric. How's it doing? You notice how, like, no one even talks about what happened in Hawaii anymore. It's literally over, man. Well, you just concluded it. It was the lowest 3-month candle close on HE since July of 1985. Wow. Nice. I guess. Okay. Ooh. Let's look at Evergrande. Chinese Evergrande chat. There it is. Lowest quarterly candle close in human history. Oh my God. Is that a inverted hammer on the 3-month? It was down 19% today. Good God. Wow, man, this is crazy. I think, like, what else bad out there? Already starting to feel this beer. Holy crap. So wild. No tolerance. Yeah, time in the market the past 9 months in some of these stocks has turned out to be the worst financial decision in people's lives. My God. My new hairstyle? I don't have any options. This is the same hairstyle I've had for like ever. What are you talking about, dude?
This is the worst.
Quite literally. Look at all the threes, man. Look at that. Those are so many three. And then look, M in itself, if you flipped M to, it would be a 3. That's crazy. The 3Ms, man. Oh, speaking of 3Ms, let's go to MMM, also garbage, on the 3M company on the 3-month. Oh, look at all the M's, man. Holy crap.
You're trying to bring the rest of us down, Mitch. What do you think? I'm getting communist House of Cards deflationary hoe vibes.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're like, yeah, a House of Cards and so much debt and it's bad. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if they'll be the ones.
He's already dead.
That's right. Already dead. Look at this, Larry. Lowest 3-month close since October of 2012 on 3M on the 3-month. What's more crazy? Look at this, dude. Look. Look at that. It's so crazy, man. I don't know what is what. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm like, it's just what happens. I get a little alcohol on me and I just turn into a different person. And it's like normally like, I don't know, man. Like I'm not like destructive or I'm just like goofier and whatever. So look at Las Vegas Sands. You know, the sad thing is on the quarterly, look what happens. All that happens, man. Lower highs. That was the COVID crash right there on a chart where that arrow is. Another lower high after, and now just another lower high. And then back below $50. Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you.
Salt, so salty.
Lots of salt, yeah. And the only thing that makes sense on the Las Vegas Sands chart right here on the quarterly would be like $32 to $34, right? I mean, that's normally the base where the bids have been coming in. Dang, man. Ripple spending millions does proper party body shots with Brad G in New York tonight. Dude, I'm going to that party, man. What are you talking about? This is an XRP community. You're part of the army, man. We've been waiting for this forever, man. Coming out of our slumber. Coming out, man. We're about to do it. We're about to do this right now. Midstream XRP change-up party. Maybe. Can we? Can we do it, man?
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
No, you're not, Tiger King. You're not. At all. No recovery for you. Tiger King's already been replaced by a third world migrant, so it's all good, dude. No problem. We have third world migrant Tiger Kings now. They've already been given their own Netflix series too, from what I've heard.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking?
What do you mean?
Ex-eye fella from China.
What do you mean?
Not a good hombre. He was supposed to make those numbers soar. But you know what we did? We said, you're fired.
Yeah, and then they unleashed a nuclear bioweapon on us.
I consider myself a good person. But I'm going to try to make him cry.
Go for it. Do your thing, man. Go for it, dude. Let's cry. Let's have a healthy cry together. I don't know where this is. There's something going on. Something's happening. Something's happening. I'm still looking. Dude, this is so weird. Found it. Let's go. Thank you, Santa.
I am the danger. No, I am the one who knocks.
Oh my god, dude. Heisenberg, chill, bro. You have no chill. Look, here it is. No, that's not the XR. Oh, it is XRP. You just can't see it. I have to get rid of my... Well, how would anyone know who I am if I do this? If I get rid of my logo header, man. Now I'm gonna move the Ethereum price. We move it a little bit so you can see. We should now start getting the XRP price up on the screen.
Let me ask you a question. Are you prepared to die for your cause?
No, but I am prepared to get drunk. Gustavo. Thank you so much, Gustavo, for cooking. Well, you didn't cook the finest meth in the Southwest, but thank you for being the businessman that made it happen. Sorry about what happened with you and Heisenberg. I blame Jesse Pinkman, man. I don't know, like, if Jesse Pinkman's gonna go out and he's gonna do a bunch of meth and then he's gonna go try to kill people, you know, and you could say it's justifiable and all that. I understand, but it's like, dude, I don't know, man, if I'm gonna be like committing murder to save someone about to go commit murder. Because I know maybe what would happen is like everything just goes terrible. You know, I don't know, man. Like that was like a weird thing. It's like, all right, how'd everything work out with Jesse? You know, hanging out with Jesse. That's right, Zachary. Yep, here come the quotes, the drunken Mitch quotes. But I'm not even drunk, man. I'm halfway through this beer though, and I haven't eaten today, so this is breaking my fast, and my metabolism is at its highest point right now. Bearish divergence on sobriety with those variables. Here's your Amazon. Still up there, still above 123. Not really that crazy of a chart, man. Not really. Oh, do we look at Nvidia today? Because it like just somehow made a high, its highest low in human history. We got the M shape there. Just know these M shapes can turn into lower highs, and they end up becoming like head and shoulders, and they collapse, you know, later. So I mean, like, good luck up here. Jesse barely killed anyone. Well, the whole reason all the killing started was because Jesse decided, I know, like, it's really bad. It's a bad situation. Like, you know, the kid was killed, Combo was killed by the kid, and there was like this bloodshed. So Gustavo's guy started the bloodshed by killing Combo, and it became like this thing. But at the time, like, no one knew.
Spicy garlic basil tomato stuff on Woo USDT. Can we check that?
Wu-Tang! Yeah, I don't know if I believe he did. Wu-Tang! Well, my God, man. It's like you're trying here. Jeez. I mean, overall, you're thinking 11.6 cents is the area. Like, that's the bottom of there's a range, okay? It's pretty clear and cut range. But yes, lately and locally, there's been this support that's being defended. So if you wanted to, the problem is like with crap like this, like, it looks okay now, but dude, what happens is like sell-off starts happening, it comes back to this level again, and then like you have a stop loss strategically set up below that low, and then it triggers your stop loss, you sell for a loss, you're not happy, and then the price draws down to the level that is the most reasonable for strategizing an entry for a long, right? And it's undeniable. Here it's controversial on this is the lowest risk area. Not really, it's controversial. It's maybe the second lowest or third lowest risk level. This down here is the best, right? If you could get down here, you know for a fact it's good. That's where you want to see spring back tests, all the stuff we look for, and it's just not there yet. You're just up here, and maybe that's good, but anything about 15 cents, I guess, is okay for 23 cents. Maybe. What was it you said? I can't review the TTS on those because it doesn't show it. It just shows. I'll show you what it shows. It just shows this. Hold on. Gosh dang it, hold on.
Ah, yes, NVIDIA. The AI hardware overlords that always need more money. It is entirely suspicious that AI is such a large hype, and so few see the coming destruction. To be sure, pay attention, join Patreon, and fill your minds with knowledge. Knowledge is power. Use it!
Is that how they say destruction in Sanctuary is destruction? It does sound like a nice word if it was not fake. It's the nicest fake word I've ever heard. Destruction. It's like electrocution with destruction combined. So it's electric destruction. Destruction. Let it be known. Put it in the books. Carry on that word forever. Crazy. Thank you so much, Decker Kane. NVIDIA, yeah. Well, we looked at NVIDIA. Destruction. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Oh, God! Did somebody finally flash bang the stream? That just happened. We've been flash banged. FBI, open up! They got me, man. Thank you.
I can be intoxicated as well. It has been a long week.
Wow, dude, really? Okay. Decker Kane can be executed. Look how that wedge didn't play out at all. I haven't been to Ecolab's chart in a long time. And these guys provide like petroleum-based chemicals to companies. Wow, man, I just don't know how this is really a good chart, though. I mean, nice rally, but how is this not a hopelessly bearish trend right now? I'm trying to make sense of the chart now. It's been so long. That's a big level, 127, 134. And the other big level is here. So you see the zone here, right? I mean, these are the big levels. Kind of reminds me of like financials. Anyway, I'm just kind of like talking to myself, looking at certain just different charts. You know, I'm not really like analyzing or trying to like draw a conclusion about an asset's direction or anything. Just looking right at these different charts. Remember, Splunk was up like 20%. And okay, where's the data? Yeah. Oh, hey man, it ended up playing out, I guess. I remember like we were looking at it and it's like it couldn't break the neckline and then it pulled back. It's like it's still making a higher low and one gap up and then another gap up. Holy crap, dude. What does this quarterly look like? Crazy. Quarterly S-coins, quarterly stonks. My God, highest 3-month candle close since January of 2022. Okay. Ulta. Wow. You know what this candle? That is a close in reverse candle right there. 3-month close in reverse. That's what death looks like. That's what the death and end of an entire impulse phase looks like. A bearish reversal. You got the follow through the past 3 months. Lowest quarterly candle close on Ulta since technically April of 2022. That candle right there, man, that's what Bitcoin looked like in June 26, 2019. Same effing candle is actually a little less crazy. Let's see if we can find this. My memory just went straight to that for some reason. Is the alcohol in my system? What is it, man? right? Yeah, something like that right there. June of 2019, 27th, after the 26th. It was just like this massive closing reverse candle. I think the 4 hour was maybe better. Oh, they're going to do this? Of course they are. Wow. Got to go back years. It's so wild, man, the fact that, like, we've been doing this so long, and it's like years have gone by since then. There's the candle I was thinking about. The Ulta 3-month looks like the Bitcoin 4 hour, June 26, 2019. Remember that. Yep. Yes, sir. Never forget that candle. The close and reversal candle, the CAR. Okay. Then to the cipher. Which, guess what? What has been painted successfully recently as a cipher? Remember that time we were looking at the S&P 500 on the daily? Wait, no, it was the SPX on the daily. Same thing. There it is. It's the same effing picture. 618 on B, lower high on C, 786 on D. Okay. Yeah. It's like Bitcoin in 2019, but it's not. It's the S&P 500 in 2023. Oh, the song's kind of like not deep house, even though it's a deep house set. It's like a, what is this? It's a little too emotional for me, man. I'm not trying to be like being emo on stream, so try to just fast forward a little bit. Hey people, how you doing, man? Thanks, people, for the note taking, and hope you have the right prescription glasses. Of course, no one should be without that. Well, this beer's almost over, man. So it's like, okay, was that it? Is that what we're doing? Okay, nice beer. We drink for the beer, the one beer. That was cool. They extended the stream by like almost an hour.
You're the fractal master, kudos to you. How the F did you even remember that, bro?
I don't know, man. Probably like pseudo autism. I don't know. Sometimes you just like, dude, you just remember certain things, but you forget like everything else though, right? I mean, like, okay, I just remember like that thing, but like, hey, how many things do you not remember that you had remembrance of at one point? Many things. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's not even like that. And you know, the word master, you never master really anything. You just get better at something. Like, I don't think you could ever, like, talking to somebody about something, you'll never truly master it. Yeah, and you truly will never master like charts. You'll never master like trading. You'll never master it. You just get a really good grip on it, and you just remember from thousands of charts, and then like you're analyzing thousands of charts years ago, and then you just remember like what happens at inflection points a couple times, several times, all of a sudden like 3 or 4 different times over the course of 3 to 4 months, and then 5 years goes by, and you remember like all those things, what they did then.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
Yeah, they are. Theo Vaughn, thank you so much, dude. Don't get scammed by another scammer. Yeah, Theo Vaughn, like, dude, these people, like, these are big time people, and like, I can't believe they trust other people. Like he got scammed out of like, I don't know, what $500,000 to $1 million, and then other people that trusted the same people that he trusted got scammed out of like millions of dollars. And it's like, who are y'all? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess I get it. And then like, apparently BitBoy's getting scammed too, but maybe he's a weirdo drug addict, but maybe he's not. maybe like I don't know, man. Like there's so much, dude. So many people getting scammed. So many people perpetuating scams. I'm so disconnected from that world. Now, I dealt with it. I did deal with it when I started live streaming, right? So I think it's almost like it's a rite of passage. If you're going to be like a career, whatever I am.
Hi, chat. Watch this. Hey, Mitch, remember that bearish harmonicon Nike with the PCZ right where the CEO stepped down?
I mean, I don't know, watch this. Like, no pressure. Nike CEO. I mean, I remember that happening.
Monthly, please. Lid. $2 puts let's go.
What was that?
Just announced closure of 200 plus branches over the next year. England is
Lloyd
in trouble.
Bank.
34.697171 XRP.
Please tell me there's a Tangeo, so you're saying there's a chance, or there's Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Lloyd Bank, really? Your effing bank's name is Lloyd? Lloyd Bank. Okay, dude. I don't even know. Like, when was it? It was 2019 maybe? I actually don't remember, like, literally when that. See what I'm saying? Like, you don't remember everything. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I remember that Probst and we were short on it and it happened and it was so random, but I can't really recall when it happened. It was certainly before the COVID crash, right? Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's see the October 2019. October 2019. But what was there a harmonic? Oh, snap. Was it this? No, that's not a harmonic. Hold on. Let's go back to Discord, right? We could like find type in Nike CEO.
Good to see you, Mitch. Can you look at ConocoPhillips?
Same with Nike and the CEO stepping down. Hey, Rethink Finance. Yeah, we can look at, COP doesn't look very good, man, right? We looked at it, posted it in the Patreon today. Not looking too great. Nike, the CEO stepping down, man. And oh, God.
Sorry, Lloyd Bank is actually LYG for ticker. Identical to NatWest chart. My colleague was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It is beautiful to see a wild Mitch Ray feeding his whole pack. Notice how quickly he moves between the charts. His quips are sharp to disarm his opponents. Then he gingerly posts the trade setup for his herd. The community thanks you, sir.
Wow, David Attenborough, thanks so much for the commentary there, man. Well, so we go back to 2019, and unfortunately, like, Discord changed the way it, like, did copy paste of, like, things. And so, like, everything back then looks like this. Like, there's, like, a picture of a piece of poop on all, like, any screenshots from anyone on TradingView. It's so weird. I hate it, man. So, like, there's a period where you have to just know that that's the case. So dumb. Wow, that's a lot. Hold on, let's see here. Let's see here. Trying to... LYD, he wants Lloyd Bank. You see the chance? We got our birds' heads falling off, man. LYD. LYD. Oh, period? No, that's not it. LYD, Lloyd Bank, monthly, please. Lloyd Bank. Which one's Lloyd Bank? Is it German? Is speaking to Deutsch? LYG. Oh, sorry. Lloyd's Banking Group. Okay. You know, Lloyd's restaurant is the oldest restaurant in the state of Alabama, apparently. Right around where I'm from. It's like whatever, but I don't care. So what are you saying here? So what's going on? They're announcing the closure of 200 branches over the next year. England is in trouble. Yeah, England is in trouble. Hey, that pension fund scam problem y'all had, that's just the beginning. It's going to be so bad. And you're all being replaced. And they're putting up surveillance cameras in every neighborhood. Y'all are F, dude. Like, y'all better, I don't know, like, I'm not going to say the certain things, but, I mean, you're talking about, like, if you don't, like, stop this, you will be legitimately like, hey, we won World War II, but oops, the outcome was exactly the same for what was going to happen if they were going to win anyway. That's what you're dealing with in all of Europe and what's going on with this current administration in the United States. Just saying, we beat the Nazis and oops, and then now our government has become actual Nazis, fascists that have like gotten in bed with like all the social media and news corporations. And so, it's all propaganda for the government now. That's called fascism, when the government and private entities get married together. Yeah, welcome. So anyway, yeah, LYG, wait for 130, 150, who cares? Look what just happened. Oh God, it's so bad. Look at this peak. This historical peak from 2011 and 12.
I live in London.
Oh God, it's just been regarded as. Oh no! You live in London, sweat Diana. Yeah, it is the movie V for Vendetta, and they use the same thing, right? What? Oh, communist China comes in and they create a virus, and it's funded by U.S. taxpayers, NIH or whatever. Trump was going to do a trade war and tariffs on China, so they released the bomb. And, they know that the Soviets had been using the KGB to infiltrate Western education systems and all of pillars of society, and complete demoralization of all these generations has occurred. It's fulfilled. And then all you need is the crisis. The crisis was the COVID release. And so what really spread more than COVID? It was communism and authoritarianism.
Safety Bill and Digital Services Act.
Oh, tell me more about that, Nick. Thank you, dude. So I don't even know. So look at this. I mean, like, you got 3 peaks, and then you got 2 valleys. You got a pretty disproportionate 3 falling peaks here. And now you're drawing down, you just made your lowest low, and now you just made your lowest high. And it's really like, okay, you look left and you understand the major inflection points historically, straight down, up, down, up. I mean, you got this one level. I don't know if prayers are going to hold this $2.05 level, but if not, you know exactly where the asset's going. I mean, the lower highs got put in, so it's like confirmed distribution, like this high is lower than these highs. These highs are lower than these highs. These highs are lower than this high. This high is lower than that high. So you're downtrending. You're just getting ready for a big old 786-886 here. X, A, B, B to C's concluded, C to D wave probably. And you're looking for 130, 150 probably on Lloyd Banking Group. I mean, dude, it's Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber who started this thing. I don't know how or why it wouldn't see 150 based on that, right? So... are you sure, Brad? Because they have non-governmental organizations in Germany. They are the ones that are chartering these third world migrants to Italy, Lampedusa, and all of Europe. They are the ones. It is the Germans. The Germans are, again, the bad guys. Just leave it to Germany. Give Germans 50, 70 years, and they'll end up trying to destroy humanity as we know it every time. 57 years, Germans. 57 years, Germans. German governments, matriarchy, communists, East German communists. Yep. If you're German, I'm sorry. It's not you, it's your government. And for some reason, you keep voting in these psychos. You may not even be voting them because you might not even have a real democracy, or you certainly don't have a republic. So whatever, I don't know. Like that's Europe, man. It's completely foreign to the U.S. and how the Constitution, Bill of Rights are, and freedom here than over there. So I get it. Anyway, get wrecked, Lloyd. Correct. That was the only request, it seems like. Okay. But hey, man, Bitcoin's still 26,900. No reason to be sad or anything. Ethereum's still up 1% or almost 1%. So that's good. So I finished my beer, and my God, dude, I'm buzzed like a mother trucker. Well, yeah, Merkel certainly was the arbiter of the destruction of all of Europe. Absolutely. That woman alone, that super communist. She grew up a communist. She grew up in East Germany before the Berlin Wall went down. What do you think she was going to do? Dude, these people are nihilists. They don't care. Like, they don't have any identity or culture. Their culture were Nazis. Of course they want to erase everything. They're nihilists, bro. So, like, they think they know, like, oh, this should be everywhere. No Western society should have agency or culture. It should all be the same. That's communism. We are.
Guys are a few steps behind Europe. Fight tooth and nail for your constitution and your republic.
Another one!
Want to take you away from it.
I mean, like, yeah, we can try, but that's the problem now. It's just, yeah. The consolidation of the left. I mean, this started in 2008, right? Since 2008, like, these communists have been consolidating within our government and within our own agencies. They've now been weaponized to destroy the enemies of this deep state that you know about. The deep state of the U.S. is certainly in tandem with the global elites, the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the Schwab, right? I mean, like, Soros, they're all together. So it's like, and the communist Chinese. You didn't see that, James O'Keefe's, all his undercover investigation, you found out that this like Act Blue scam where these elderly people were posting up thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to the Democratic Party. But like, you'd have journalists show up to these people's houses, these elderly people's houses, and you ask, hey, how much have you contributed to Act Blue and the Democratic Party? And they're like, nothing, or like $1, or again, literally nothing. And say, oh, well, it says you've donated $10,000, $20,000 in your name to the Democratic Party. And they said, no, it had nothing to do with it. Guess what? Finding out 60% of that coming from communist China. The whole world is against God-fearing, gun-loving, Constitution, Bill of Rights loving Americans. The whole effing world. It's pretty scary stuff. You have this many shadow entities that are trying to destroy the last bastion of freedom that exists in this world. And it's all relatively new to human civilization. It's only been around a couple hundred years. Never been like this. All human civilization, pretty oppressed, pretty freaking not freedom, right? And then, yeah, the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and now that last bastion trying to be infiltrated by, destroyed by everything, everyone versed one side, one small entity. You talk about minority in the world, okay? Getting wiped out. You wipe it out, you dilute it with third world immigrants that don't understand the Constitution. They have no sentimental affiliation with the United States at all. They're coming in to just disrupt. Hey, give me money, give me social services. I did nothing to deserve it. Like homeless guy in New York getting taken out, right, of where he lives in a nursing home, so it makes way for a third world migrant, a veteran of the Korean War. This type of stuff is happening every day. Like, there are enemies, they're just within and without. Whew. Anyway, all right. That's what happens when I drink one beer. Don't get me going.
They hate us because they
Australia
hate
following
us.
suit
It's
to
true.
pass ACMA misinformation and disinformation bill.
Oh yeah, misinformation, disinformation. Anytime you hear that, those are people that hate freedom of speech, don't want it, that want to control the narrative. Disinformation, misinformation, that's like KGB, communist, Soviet style, what is it, word speak?
Appreciate the TA and rants. That is all.
Oh, Joel, thank you so much for $9.99. It's your first super chat ever, man. Here, thank you, dude. Kings, man. Yeah, appreciate you watching the stream and contributing to it. Thank you, man. Yeah, so Australia, I mean, y'all are part of the Commonwealth. Y'all are screwed. Y'all are under the monarchy. Canada is too. There's a reason why Canada, Australia, New Zealand, England had the most strict lockdown policies, lack of freedom you can imagine, because you got one king and no guns, no Bill of Rights. It's sad, man. And it's like, because these are like my Western brothers and sisters. And like my blood is London. Like my highest concentration of blood is London and then Glasgow. So it's like, it hurts knowing that's where I'm from, and that's the way it is.
Are your rights getting trampled on while they swap you out for cut rate international labor and push you to chow down on creepy crawlies? Well, that's just plain unjust. Rest assured, when it comes to the law, you know who's got your back. You'd better ring up Saul.
Better ring up Saul. Has he ever said that? Isn't it always, you better call Saul? Wow, you're just not going to say that? Get out of here. That's fake Saul Goodman then, I guess.
You're in the club as well in US. Called Five Eyes.
Oh, certainly, man. I mean, like, why do you think I've been so outraged at what's been going on lately? Like, it's almost like I can't not bring it up because I almost feel like I'm obligated. Hey, you're a guy with a microphone and a webcam, and you're being replaced by the third world that don't respect this place at all. Can't even speak the native. They can't even speak English. Can't even speak Spanish. No real world or skills developed. Just born into nothing, raised, becomes 18 to 20 years old, and is now in the United States. There is nothing that can be provided by this person. Nothing. And there are now 8 million of them in 3 years. 8 million. Bro, it's so bad. Like, anyone with a microphone and a webcam, it seems like it should be discussed to the people that watch those people. If you don't do that, I think you're a piece of crap. You just ignore that. You're just indifferent. You're a cuck. You're okay with what? The only reason I'm able to do this stuff, some of this stuff, like just be live and talk and say what I want, is because the people from 100 years ago or less fought to defend what I'm doing right now. And that they're snubbing that out. They will be able to vote, absolutely. I mean, like Brandon just let like 500,000 illegal migrants, not immigrants, they're migrants, economic migrants, right? Just gave them like legal status, right? No one voted for that. He just is doing it. And then like eventually they're going to get ID cards, automatic registration, and then they'll probably just be able to vote. Got to steal it some way. They stole the other one. They're going to try to steal it this way. Okay. And they're going to put in the most radical, biggest, absolute loser, Newsom. I'm telling you right now, Newsom will be
here, still tuning in. Great stuff. I'm very smart. I took a test to prove it.
Okay. Wow,
when
Trump.
we went after bad guys, they were crying. I told them, don't cry. Small hands are best hands. Great men create easy times. Easy times create weak people. Weak people create hard times.
Unfortunately, that's where we are now. The weak people, we're watching these weak people in real time that have complete control of all the pillars of society, including the media. We're watching them destroy us and put us into the bad times. We're just watching it. It's like why I'm so like, I'm losing it. And I know a lot of y'all are losing it because we're watching it. We're just like in that period. Oh, look, Nero's partying at the palace while the whole effing city's burning.
And hate is as much as you want. Jay Powell will cause such a recession that people will vote Dems out. He is full Republican.
Rico, I don't think you know how it works over here to say that, man. Nah, man. Vote the Dems out. Dude, it doesn't even matter. You vote the Dems out, they control all the other pillars of society. They won't, like, you saw what 4 years of Trump, things were good. And then like, oh, look, communist Chinese bioweapon at the end of it. And then all the rioting, the BLM rioting, $2 billion of damage. No one's getting prosecuted. People are literally dying. I mean, it's just insane, man. Like, nah, like you're giving, like you just underestimating these lunatic, godless heathens that will do anything to justify their depravity to get their side the upper hand. Like, it doesn't matter. They will go as low as they need to go to win. Anything they got to do.
You're listening to the Unity Edition.
All right. So everything's chilling out now. Okay. All right. I don't know, man. We looked at a lot of charts today. It's been a good stream. Been live for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm enjoying it. Like button, bell, sub, stuff like that. But I don't know. If I drink another beer, I might go viral on Alex Jones' podcast or something if I keep talking like this. So I don't know, man. Y'all got a little glimpse of it. It was a good start of the weekend, right? Bama's playing Mississippi State tomorrow. Back-to-back Mississippi matchups. Love it, dude. Beat Ole Miss. Should destroy Mississippi State tomorrow. It's true, Rep. Sad, man.
We are watching the slowest train wreck we have ever seen in history. It is pretty from a certain point of view, but not enjoyable. Bring on the destitution. Hiccup.
What was that noise? Destruction. Chill with the noises, dude. Chill. If we get 300 likes another round, I mean, I don't check that stuff because I get depressed. Because it's hard to not compare what used to be to what is now. It's like, oh, you've regressed this much in your streaming career. Like that's why I never look anymore. So are we close to 300 likes? I mean, remember when we used to get, there was a time for like a month where we get 1,000 likes per stream no matter what. It was insane. It was the time, man. It's okay, Armory, man. At least y'all got a good meteorology program. There you go. Decent baseball team. So you got that going. Oh, it's Matthew D, man. Matthew D went to the big house just last week, not yesterday. All right. You missed the whole freaking stream, Matthew D. It was insane, dude. Went pretty based today. Forget the likes. Dude, I have forgotten the likes a long time ago because they only hold me back now. The lack of them. All right, well, it's like got 2 hours till the daily candle closes in crypto, so a lot can happen, but probably not since the stock market is truly closed for the weekend. Outside trading, Michael Jordan. Which Jordan are you talking about? Outside trading. XTC, what? XTC.
Whoa.
That's right, while we was in the chat.
Mitch, you are the scariest TA and spookiest guru. Can we revisit XDC/USDT on KuCoin, please? The daily or weekly looking relatively positive.
Relatively, yeah. I mean, distribution been confirmed. You put in a lower low, but there's probably some seller exhaustion here. Yeah, there is. Yeah, a little on the MACD. I mean, you're at an inflection point, and I'm not a guru. I've never been a guru. I never will be a guru. Dude, I am just a guy that loves traditional technical analysis. That's it. That's it, man. Okay. No guru. I'm not an influencer either. I'm none of those things, dude. I'm just... That's it, guy who loves charts. Wow. That's it. So you can clearly see a level from June of 2021, a level from March 2022, a peak from 2023 is being potentially regarded as support with some maybe seller exhaustion, at least on the MACD histogram. Really tough to just, I mean, like, maybe it holds. It's in an uptrend. You made your highest high, maybe put in your highest low. Thing is, it come down to 4.2 cents as well. So yeah, you're approaching the zone. You're at the zone. Could be here, could be a little lower, but you're looking all right. I mean, the trend looks fine. It's intact. Get wrecked, Nick. Thank you, Red Nose Man. Yeah, just gonna think about things aren't the way they were, but you know, because market conditions. But yeah, man, I know, like, if I'm not here tomorrow, like, I know I helped a lot of people, and that's the best you can hope for on this planet, man, as a human. You know, did you help a lot of people when you were here? Yeah, I can say, based on testimonials of people over the years, yeah, it seems like I've helped a lot of people, and that's all that matters. Like, that's above everything. So helping people in any way you can, right? So apparently doing what I do has been helpful to some people, not everyone. I mean, like, I'm sure that people like look at me, watch my stream and laugh and turn it off, and that's it. But whatever, you know, can't help that. We just try to speak the truth and know I will never sell out and be compromised, like everything in this world just about is compromised. Oh man. So unfortunately, you're not going to get some sort of psychotic breakdown episode of me going live at someone's house with a gun. Yeah, I know that's like kind of the bad part of like me. I'm not going to do that, but, you know, I'm not going to shill S coins. And yeah, it's just going to be a little bit more boring. Not going to be as drama packed here. But what are you going to do? There goes XRP. Let's go. Aw, in a bad way? Dang. In a not so exciting way? Yeah. XRP, anything above 51.6 cents is extremely good. Let's see if we can sustain prices above that long enough so we can stay XRP Moon Boys. All right. Well, I guess that's good enough of a stream. Thank y'all so much for getting me out of my shell, getting me to get a beer for the quarterly and monthly closes. Going into October, which can be really bad, but doesn't mean it's going to be bad this time. So yeah, thank y'all for coming out and watching the stream and supporting this channel and community, because no one else will if you don't, because it's 100% crowdsourced, which you know that if you watch. But it's fair for me to keep saying it because some people may not know, and it's like, you know, I'm not exposing you to ads like everyone else. I'm not exposing you to affiliate marketing links.
Appreciate you, mate.
Not shilling anything.
I would not change one Mitch Ray for a 1,000 bit boys.
Rico, thank you for the £5, the continuation of contributions to stream, and I appreciate that, dude. Very kind words. And the good times will come back in terms of hype and price action.
Putting Jupiter coins where they don't go.
Oh, it's Caleb, man. Yeah, I think they delisted Jupiter coin anyway, so I can't even look at it, dude. You were $10 short anyway. Thank you, dude. Hype's around the corner. It always has been. It's just how far down the block before we see the corner present itself. Yeah. So I wonder, man, like, you know, we got a 24-hour period until the government does not shut down and reaches a conclusion on some scammy non-shutdown bill that they pass, and it's going to be at, unfortunately, the detriment of every taxpayer in the United States, and it will only enrich the uniparty scammers who have completely betrayed us in Washington, D.C. Jupiter, dude, I'll type it, but watch. JUP U. There it is. Haha. It's gone, dude. I don't know what you did, man, but you pissed them off. They delisted it,
It's
man.
the Jupiter coin.
Dude, look. It's the non-Jupiter coin. It's been blasted out of the solar system, dude. We could go to Juve coin. Juve coin. That's probably what I got renamed to when I got knocked out of the solar system. The Juve coin. Sorry, Caleb, man. All right, well, I've just kind of run out of things to talk about, right? You can only like stick around for so long and drink a beer and rant about everything going on, the betrayal of the entire Western civilization, the people that fought in World War I and II. The ones that are dead are rolling in their graves right now. And you can thank these absolute loser joke cucks that are in power. I can't even believe it. It's just the most insane thing ever. Like my granddad, tank commander on Normandy, he would be rolling in his grave right now to see what did he fight for, really? Oh, the complete and utter takeover of all individual freedoms via our own loser government. Yep. The Longhouse, for real. So, thanks for coming out, y'all, and I hope you have a great weekend, and unless something insane happens in price action, I'll probably just see you Sunday. College football season, man, so love y'all. I'll be back. Stay strong. Till then, respect the T.A.